Hello. How are you feeling tonight? I'm taking it a little easy today. I kind of had to take it easy today because guess what? I'm old. This is what happens, okay? Any young people out there, if you enjoy drinking the booze from time to time, you just can't quite drink as much as you used to. I was out last night and I thought I paced myself pretty well. I had two cocktails with dinner, neither of which, curled my toes at all. Just kind of a pleasant taste to them, while also drinking water. And then when the plan was, oh, let's go to karaoke, I said, absolutely, yes, let's go to karaoke. And I didn't want to switch to beer because I feel like, I don't know about you, but when I drink beer, if I'm even close to feeling sick, beer makes me feel like worse. And I mean like runny nose worse. I don't know, because I know beer, has a lot of ingredients in common with like bread. So anyway, I decided not to have any beer last night. So I said, well, how about some lemon sours? And it's guys, like, it's hard. Japanese convenience stores are really good about variety. You can get a lot of stuff there, but usually there's a big section of beer and a big section of chew high, and then like a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. And most of the chew high falls under two categories. One, very, very weak, even non-alcoholic chew high for people who just want to like have a taste or whatever. And the other category is super duper strong chew high that are like 9%. And I know I'm not gonna do 9%. I've tried to mess with 9% in the past. They don't taste good, and they definitely don't feel good. And before you know it, I'm just out. So I had what looked like two normal lemon sours. They were tall, but still, I had two of them. And again, I kept drinking water too. When we went to the karaoke place, they had a free drink bar. I just kept getting some water. So I was drinking lemons and water, lemons and water. Made it home, went to bed, did my best to sleep, but yeah, I had a pretty potent headache this morning when I woke up, so that's a hangover. And I've gotten hungover for less, but I generally thought because I drank so much water that I was gonna evade the hangover. And I think someone told me this years ago. I don't know if it's true. Someone told me that the reason you get so hungover when you have chew highs is because chew highs are full of sugar. And so all those cocktails, canned cocktails here in Japan, they're all very, very sweet, and apparently that messes you up. So that could have been a factor. Maybe I just had too much. Maybe I should only had one. I don't know. But I had a good time. I don't think I did anything to embarrass myself last night. It was I didn't even explain. It was a meetup. Last night was a meetup of people who are only people I know on Twitter. And even then, it was still pretty vague. Like, some of those people I've seen them tweet through other people. Like, only one person at the entire evening was like, oh, I know this person. We've spent time together. I know her name. I know what her username is. I know who she is. The other people are kind of like, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Everyone was very pleasant. I was very nervous going into it, but it turned out to be very nice. Even at the karaoke place, which is like, if you go to karaoke and you meet the wrong kind of people, it's a bad time, okay? I was tipsy, so I definitely veered close to the wrong time category. At one point, people were talking about duets, so I put on duet, and I was waiting for someone else to sing it with me, and it's like, no one else knew what the song was. So, I felt bad about that. But, I think everyone had a good time. No one was angry at the end of it. And yeah, I got home extra late because I fell asleep on my train. I fell asleep on my train home and went one stop too far and had to turn back around. So yeah, maybe that was my indication that I maybe had too much. Anyway, I had too much. I took some aspirin. I feel better now. Tomorrow should be fine because I got to go to work tomorrow. Back to work. But for now, sleep. Good night, everybody.